Today was day 2 of the southern border, the U.S.-Mexico border portion of this adventure. And what did we do today? We went to church. That
was basically it.
Is technically all that we did, but that was a big experience. There was food shopping and setup and things involved, as well as just kind of checking out the park. There is a park called Friendship Park, Parque de Amistad, that is right on the border by the wall. And it used to be that families could meet in the park in the middle and see one another, those who had been separated by citizenship issues. That park has been basically closed at this point, although for church on Sunday mornings, they do allow folks on both sides of the wall. Right now, that's not happening. We were told it's because of the weather. I don't know that I entirely believe that. Sounds about as fishy as the excuses we got from Honduras about not being able to go to the airport reception center for those who'd been returned. Yeah, it sounds fishy. So that was a really powerful experience, though, even though there weren't people on both sides of the wall, to pray over the wall as part of the prayers of confession. And I had the honor of getting to help officiate communion, which is one of my favorite parts of pastoral ministry. And so to be able to do that in that context, it was a really good thing. The park was sad. It was strangely, eerily sad, much like the wall in Bethlehem.
It's right on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of families there. Some for the church service, many just because it's actually, it's a nice place. It's like a typical little beach area.
It reminded me of that one park in Lima by the beach.
Yeah, I mean, it's like any little beach area you might find anywhere randomly in the world, right?
Yeah.
And so there's little cafes and there's little restaurants and stuff like that, and music. The people that we were doing the church service with, they do this every week. But the main people who set this up are both Guillermo, the man who had been leading us, the pastor leading us, but there's also a couple of other families who are American. Well, they were former U.S. military folks who had been deported.
Talk about taking care of our veterans, huh?
Yeah. So for all those people who complain that we should be taking care of our veterans while we deport them, and I don't think either of the folks there, but they were even saying, they even know somebody in Tijuana who was a naturalized citizen. It was a 8 or 10 year Army veteran, a naturalized citizen, and was still deported. And so they have found this community, and they're doing what they can and helping their community, but it's a very difficult situation for them.
There were also some Central American families. I didn't get a chance to ask them where in Central America they're from, but they were there waiting for their asylum hearings, waiting to find out if they were going to be granted refuge in the U.S., not knowing how long they'd have to wait. Some families wait more than a year. If you're lucky, you'll get an asylum hearing in 6 to 8 months. That's how much of a backlog there is right now.
It depends on where they're from too, and some of the Haitian families that we saw yesterday
in 4 years
have been there for 4 years or more. Some of them came in 2016 and are still there, still waiting to figure out what comes next. So
yeah. On the one hand, this is all really hard and complicated. On the other hand, it's not. We're just not taking care of people. We're not listening to people's stories. Yeah. You got anything else? All right. Tomorrow we meet with some more speakers, and we're going to be participating in a prayer vigil outside of the main ICE. I can't remember what that stands for. Immigration and Customs
Immigration
Enforcement. Outside of their main office. Not a protest, not a picketing or anything like that, just a prayer vigil. So be in prayer with us tomorrow afternoon.
Es hora de adorarle. Ven, abre tu corazón a Él. Ante su trono estamos. Ven, ante la majestad de Dios. Oh, ven.
This used to be a park where families who were separated across the border could come together and see each other face to face. There's a door just over here and doors in the other fence. This is more of a wall, more of a fence. But the U.S. government shut it down, so that's no longer an option.
Es hora de adorarte. Ven, abre tu corazón a Él.
Venimos del norte, venimos del sur, venimos del oeste, venimos del oeste,
to join Jesus in sharing of this meal.
para compartir este alimento con Jesús.
The Gospel according to Luke tells us that on the night before Jesus' arrest,
El Evangelio de Lucas nos dice que la noche antes de que Dios fue arrestado,
Toda lengua
he sat at the
confesará
table with
que
his
eres
friends
Dios.
sharing a meal.
Las
se sentó
rodillas
con
se
sus amigos
doblarán.
compartiendo un alimento.
And during the meal, he broke the bread.
Y durante el alimento quebrantó el pan,
But he didn't drop it.
pero no se le cayó.
Toda lengua confesará que eres Dios. Las rodillas se doblarán
A veces sí se cae.
y un tesoro.
But Jesus held up the bread and he said, "Friends, this is my body, broken for you.
Dios levantó el pan y les dijo, amigos, este es mi cuerpo quebrantado por ustedes,
In payment for your sins."
en pago por sus pecados.
So every time that you eat bread, remember me.
Así es que cada vez que coman el pan, recuérdenme a mí.
And remember that you are forgiven.
Corre con
Y recuerden que
y yo
son una
abriré
gente
mi
que han sido
corazón.
perdonados.
Quiero sentir tu
Los
libertad.
amo.
Estoy feliz con la verdad. Levantaré manos.
And in the same way, after breaking the bread,
Y de la misma manera, después de quebrar el pan,
our Lord Jesus Christ took this cup.
nuestro Señor Jesucristo tomó la copa.
He said, "This cup is the new covenant.
Dijo, esta copa es el nuevo acuerdo.
This is my blood shed for you for the forgiveness of sins.
Esta es mi sangre derramada por el perdón de sus pecados.
Every time you drink this cup,
Cada vez que tomen de esta copa,
do this in remembrance of me."
háganlo acordándose de mí.
Beloved friends, every time you eat this bread and drink this cup,
Mis adorados hermanos y hermanas, cada vez que coman el pan y tomen de esta copa,
you proclaim the saving death of our risen Lord Jesus Christ
proclaman la muerte y resurrección de nuestro Señor Jesucristo
until he comes again.
hasta que regresa de nuevo.
These are the gifts of God for the people of God.
Estos son los dones de Dios para la gente de Dios.
come to the table.
Estoy
Vengan a la
feliz
mesa.
con la verdad. Levantaré manos a ti. Por siempre cantaré de tu amor, Señor. Cantaré de tu amor por siempre. 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 Cantaré de tu amor por siempre.